Listen, this is gonna be short, y'all. Okay, I had took a power nap, so I have all this energy at the wrong time of the day. It's like super duper 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 early in the morning when you're getting this. So please enjoy. And this will not be a regular occurrence. So I went ahead and took my overly, you know, energized ass and watched Smackdown. And so the only way I could describe this Smackdown that I watched, what's that? It's called a Blackstone. You know, you get the Blackstone and you put the meat on top and then you go away for a while and forget that you got the meat on and it get burnt. Then you try to salvage it and put some sauce on it, but it's the damage is done and you just like fuck it and make hot dogs. That's Smackdown. That's Smackdown. Let's get into it. So it took place down to the Indianapolis, Indiana at the Gamebridge Field House. You know, it's Royal Rumble weekend. Everybody's excited. It just doesn't have its magic anymore, in my opinion. But we start the show with a Pat McAfee promo. Why? Why? Why are we getting a fucking Pat McAfee promo? Too much. Too much. From there, you thought you were getting wrestling? Absolutely not. We got a Kevin Owens promo. And what do you think Kevin Owens was promoing about? The same shit he's been promoing about for 5 fucking weeks. The reason why Kevin Owens out there is because Joe Test said, I want to rectify the situation because I interviewed Cody Rhodes and I feel like you were a little upset that I didn't interview you, so I'm going to interview you now. And Kevin Owens just bitched and moaned. And while he was bitching and moaning, guess who came out to also give his little 2 cents? Oh, you thought you was going to get some wrestling? Oh, no, you weren't. CM Punk came out. And guess what CM Punk said? The same shit he's been saying on this road to Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. He hasn't main evented WrestleMania, guys. Okay? That's the first thing. That's very important. If you didn't know, I'm going to tell you one more time. CM Punk did not a main event WrestleMania. And because he did not main event WrestleMania, it's like a tongue twister. All of the guys gag him with that statement. So he be, on his little high horse talking and stuff, and they'll say, well, bitch, you didn't main event WrestleMania. And then he gets gagged. And this happened here this time. Only this time he said it. He said, I didn't main event WrestleMania. Excuse me for having goals. And it was like, okay, girl, get the fuck on. We're already 20 minutes into the show, okay? Both guys dropped their microphones and going about their business. And for some reason, Kevin took the belt off of the hook that was supposed to be suspended at the top of the joint until, anyway, you know what? This whole thing is a bunch of bullshit anyway. 5 weeks of what was supposed to be a build to, I assume, is going to be like a main event. I don't even fucking, to a match at the Royal Rumble for Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. And it's been a bust. Okay. It's a bust. Did you hear what I said? A bust. Then we go back there with Nick Aldis, and The Miz is complaining because Andrade Cien Almas did not want his mentorship. Andrade's woman's coming back. He don't want to be fucking with you, man. So because, The Miz doesn't know how to shut the fuck up and leave people alone, Andrade said, you know what, meet me in the ring, and I'll just knock your fucking teeth out. Jimmy Uso had a promo. I didn't see it. I'm not even going to lie. But I'm sure it was a no yeet taking place in that promo. Am I right or am I wrong? So Carmelo wants to make a name out of Big Jim, and it's going to be the veteran versus the rookie. And basically, listen, dog, I've been to Game 7. I've main evented WrestleMania, but you got a lot to prove tonight because if you miss, is a rebound off the glass, shake and bake, 360, booyah, ball game. A lot of sports references. So even though we're all here to watch, sports entertainment, we have to get a lot of sports references for some fucking reason. Let's go ahead into the Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes match. It was cute. Jimmy got the pinfall. So I guess the bing bop boom 360 booyah board game, all that took place. I don't know what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is the future, but I think Carmelo Hayes is a few two shades to be the future comfortably. That's what it is. I will say Jimmy actually has a better moveset than Jay. But Jay doesn't talk. Jay uses knees to communicate. Royal Rumble by the numbers video package, they're gonna pump you all up. Honestly, the video package did not pump me up. I've watched enough Royal Rumbles to know how this goes. And the build up to this year's Royal Rumble, I don't really see too much surprises. Maybe in the ladies. The ladies always got the surprises. The men, not so much. Second match, Chelsea Green with Piper Niven. Meechin with B-Fab for the United States Championship. This match was terrible. You know what? I'm going to take the L. I'm going to take the L on this because I was one of many who said we need a mid-card for the ladies. I did say that. I even have a whole podcast, lobbying for a mid-card for the ladies because my thought was you could get a lot of other gals in there and give them some shine and stuff. Even have some of the gals from NXT kind of mix it up or whatever the case may be. But I was completely fucking wrong because Meechin and Chelsea Green have literally taken all of the steam out of this United States Women's Championship situation. Meechin is terrible. Newsflash. Chelsea Green is just a character worker. I have no issue with her character work. But it's not translating. It's not doing what it needs to do in the ring. It was a botch fest. None of the stuff is hitting. Everybody's moving slow as fuck. Like, what are we doing here, guys? Piper Niven needs to turn on Chelsea Green and go after that title. B-Fab needs to get her shot at Chelsea Green. And you know what needs to happen? The title needs to get dropped. Nobody should hold that title longer than 30 days. Who gives a fuck? Chelsea Green won because she went and got a kendo stick and beat up Meechin. Now, Meechin does this thing called the long back twerk or something. Please tell somebody don't do that. Do that with what's old boy? I forgot. Keith Lee. Do that when you with Keith Lee. Don't do that shit in the ring no more. It looks stank as fuck. Okay. Moving right along. Byron Saxon had a backstage interview with Bianca Belair and Naomi. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I have to be honest. Even though Bianca and Naomi, those are my girls, and I enjoy them. Here's the thing: who put Jade Cargill down to the windshield is a bust. This could have been so much better. Y'all could have had it just goofy shit. I would have took anything. You could have put Bianca Belair, dress her up as Inspector Gadget, had Naomi act like the damn the chief of police who always ends up with the balled up paper and it self-destructs in 5 seconds. You could have did that. Some type of whodunit could have been going on for the last 5 weeks since Jade has been going. And you know what? No one gives a fuck. Maybe that is the story. I don't know. But this ain't it. And I think it was a lost opportunity. Anyway, them two goofy, just goofy. If you win, I win. If I win, you win. So we're going to win either way. Yeah. Okay, girls. They have a match later, or Naomi has a match. Stephanie McMahon's in the house. That is the McMahon that you should like. They want to make sure you understand this. She's in the house to let you know that a McMahon will always be tied to the WWE. She also is having a TV show basically recycling the same bullshit that we get on all of their TV shows, where she's going to go around the globe apparently to talk to former WWE stars about old shit. So if that's something you're interested in, look out for her shit. Santos wants to remind the Motor City Michonne that they have to fight for scraps. Meanwhile, Motor City has a shot at the tag team titles tomorrow, But Motor City want to let them know that they're on the same page with Los Garza, so they need to relax. And basically, Angel opened his mouth and talked, and Humberto sounds like a fucking, I don't know, telenovela star. He was like, "I don't care what you got." I'm like, God, Lee, why don't y'all let Humberto talk some more? Don't nobody give a fuck. Charlotte Flair got a promo. Cher will be at the Royal Rumble. If you are looking for Cher, you don't have to turn back time. She is going to be at the Royal Rumble. Charlotte Flair looks like one big muscular bone. I'm happy that she's coming back. And you know what? Put all the fucking titles on her. Because at this point, who gives a fuck? Who cares? No one. She went on to say she's selfish. She's greedy. Well, why wouldn't I be? I don't know what this new persona is. It's like rich girl, deal with it. You broke brokies. I'm that girl. I'm the it girl. Whatever, child. Whatever the fuck works. Damian Priest, Jacob Fatu, LA Knight. Damian Priest came out and he wanted to basically let you know that he's Puerto Rican from the Bronx and grew up in the ghetto. Jacob Fatu said, "Hold up, bitch. I went to jail." You understand? Jacob Fatu said, "If you thought you were gonna come to the blue brand and make a name for yourself, hell nah, I'm gonna let you know exactly how it's going down here on this side of the town. It's either you lay down or you get your ass beat down. Because of now, the way I see things, it's me and Tommy Tonga running Smackdown right now. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, excuse me. Nah, I mean? 5-2. How do you spell that? How you gonna put that on the shirt? Nah, I mean, I said, okay, Jacob. Okay, Jacob. You out ghettoed Damian Priest. He told Damian Priest, you can put them weak ass twists in your hair, but don't get that shit twisted. Child, when I said yes, I will take it. Because Damian Priest do put them weak ass twists in his hair. Well, Damian Priest was like, that's it. That's all you got. I'm from the Bronx. I get it out the mud. Matter of fact, we both ghetto. Let's fight. And there you have it. So they get to punching on each other, whatever. And LA Knight came out and basically said that Damian Priest is the street king. I didn't know that is what's going to be on some shirts, guys. So get ready for it. Damian Priest is the street king. And LA Knight said, hey, I'm the megastar. Yeah, there you go. That was the segment. It was cute, did what it needed to do, but of course Jacob shined. Some people will say Jacob isn't saying anything, and he's not. He's not. I want to be clear on this. But it's the way he's delivering it that's making the shit important. He's making this important. But what I would like to know is, why is Jacob making this important? What made him come out of, I love you Solo too, I'm going to take over this motherfucker? Are we going to get a backstory? Are we ever going to find out where Solo Sikoa went? Are we ever? Are we ever going to get to celebrate with Roman Reigns after his correlation? Because Roman lied and did not show up on the episode of Raw like he was supposed to. Are we ever going to get closure with these guys? That and more on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Then we're going to move into your Motor City Machine Guns, Los Garza, DIY Pretty Deadly. Let me tell y'all how it sound when these people come out. So listen. Pretty Deadly came out. Okay. DIY came out. Motor City Machine Guns, raise your fist, pew, pew, pew. And Los Garza with Elektra Lopez, who needs to go to catering. What I just demonstrated to you with the pauses and the silence was no one giving a fuck about any of these guys. Stop pushing Dickface and Ciampa. We don't like them. If you're going to push Pretty Deadly, fine. the Street Profits should be coming after Pretty Deadly, being that they set the Street Profits up. But again, where are the Street Profits? Somebody said they were injured. When? When? And if one half of the Street Profits is injured, why is it that the War Raiders, the big guy, Ivar, I think his name is, was able to have a very good independent run while his homeboy was injured. But the Street Profits can't do that. The Street Profits can't. You're injured, buddy. Let me go ahead and give it a shot and see what I could do on as a singles for now. Street Profits can't do that. Oh, okay. Because Montez was doing the rounds, so he isn't injured. So what the fuck? Motor City won. Okay, there you go. That's it. Tamatonga makes a hint that he wants the tag team titles back. Because him and Jacob was back there and they saw the tag team titles laid on the table in an intricate fashion for some reason. So Tommaso and Dickface run up and snatch him, and they were basically saying, "We're gonna whoop your ass." And Tamatonga said, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are in the Okerlund position. So apparently, when they're standing at that podium in the beginning of the shows, that's called the Okerlund position. Who knew? Who knew? A fella named Tyrese Halliburton came to stand in the Okerlund position as well. There you go. Okay. Then at some point, Michael Cole was crowd surfing during the Royal Rumble kickoff, which I did not watch because I don't care about that. Then we got a video package hyping up the Cody Rhodes Kevin Owens ladder match down to the Royal Rumble. So here's the thing. The hype package is exactly what it needs to be. It's going to hype you up for a non-existent feud. We spent 5 weeks listening to these two hoes go back and forth over bullshit. Cody Rhodes was called the quarterback for 5 weeks straight. Do you think he's the quarterback yet? I don't. Naomi with Bianca versus Liv Morgan with Raquel Rodriguez. I love my girl Naomi, but baby, you don't have no chemistry with Liv Morgan. This match was very slow. This match was extremely, extremely intricate where you could see, people going back and forth. You could see them counting and doing the dance together. I don't know. Either way, Naomi picked up the pin. So we got what's called 50-50 booking because it was the other way around last week. So Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan are on their way to taking those tag team titles off of Naomi and Bianca. And you know what? Give it to them. Give it to them. Because that way I don't have to see them. There is no tag team division, so let them have it. Let them have it. That's fine. I'll take it. While Naomi and Bianca were celebrating, Raquel Rodriguez came in and knocked them down. There you go. Andrade Andrade Cien versus The Miz. All you need to know is Andrade did that lovely move I like to call the drunken elbow and hit the shit out of The Miz with it and picked up the pin. There you go. That's all you need to know. Then we have Damian Priest, who is talking to Santos Escobar, and Santos basically said, "We could be friends if you need help." Damian was all in his feelings, like, "I don't want to be your friend." He was like, "You know what? Dominic already said that you was a bitch," and he was like, you better watch your tone when you talking to me." And basically, he was like, "Whatever, girl. I'll check you another way. I got things to do." Then R-Truth came, and the dementia that R-Truth has is even more in bed. I think it locked in because R-Truth thinks he's on Raw, and Adam Pearce has grown hair and a British accent. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't find this funny at all. I don't. It's just not funny. The joke has been long running. I would like to see R-Truth do something fruitful, but this is where he's comfortable at, and it is what it is. In the background, Shinsuke did in fact come to work, but apparently no one is interested in his United States Championship. But while Damian Priest was talking to Shinsuke was just back there stalking them. So I don't know what the fuck that means. Zelina Vega showed up with a very stiff wig and glued down baby hairs. And she wanted to let Tiffany Stratton know that she would like to get a shot at that nice title. And Tiffany Stratton basically said, you keep your little eyes on the prize, bitch, because you ain't touching this title. And you know what? Tiffany Stratton is right. She is right. And look out for the podcast that is going to explain why Zelina Vega probably should get out the fucking ring altogether. Okay? Then we get a little situation where I don't even know. I'm not really sure what went on. I think I might have clicked fast because I went straight to Tiffany Stratton and she was in the ring moaning and shit about Nia Jax and how it's Tiffany time to Candice LeRae. And at some point, Tiffy had got her into the corner, and Candice was like, "Move, move, move!" And Nia Jax smushed Candice and did a pop-up headbutt on Tiffany Stratton. That's what I got. Now, apparently, there was a segment where Pat McAfee was talking about the Doctor of Thugonomics. What? Speaking of which, I thought John Cena was gonna come to the shows on his tour. Is he on tour in house shows, or is he just gonna come to just the big pay-per-views and the stuff you got to pay for? I find that just really weird and stupid. But whatever. So I guess Tiffany Stratton was talking to Pat McAfee, and I completely missed all that. And that's when she was in the ring, and she told Candice what she. I already told you what happened, so who cares about that? Um, Damian Priest, LA Knight versus Jacob and Tamatonga. Yeah, it's just what you thought it was. If you saw a Damian Priest match, you've seen them all. He did the last ride on Tamatonga. Wait, what's it called? South of Heaven. I'm sorry. I can't tell the difference anymore. I can't tell the difference. And so that upset Jacob, who came in the ring and super kicked Priest and then did his usual nice backflip situation. And that was the show. That was the show, guys. I just feel like everyone runs down Tony Khan for good reason. But I think we should start running down Paul Leviskay. Or join me as I run Paul Leviskay down, because this was absolutely fucking ridiculous. And if you think having these storylines be broken and fragmented like this, and then you're supposed to get some type of payoff at a pay-per-view, that's bullshit. Because that's not how storytelling works. And at this point, not their story was told, nothing was promoted or pushed forward, and the divas, they were just on the show, but they did not show. They weren't in good standing. They didn't have a good night. Just to be honest with you, the show was terrible. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. You made this fun. I'll catch you on the next one. Too soon.